And that's for how much?
$88.18.
Why do you have 116.17? It looks like circled over here.
$12 for the,
I see the court costs.
and then there's also the $4 for the ATM fee.
Mr. Watson just dragged DoorDash into court over a missing $88 payment. And let's be real, this guy squeezed every penny out of it after a banking glitch sent his payment bouncing back. He did everything right. He called them, emailed them, even suffered through those endless chatbots. But when DoorDash kept dodging him, he didn't just sue for the $88. Oh no. He tacked on a $12 court fee and even a $4 ATM charge. Talk about cheapskate energy. But hey, I mean, technically he's right here. So, what happens when a giant delivery company goats its own driver in court? This one is a very interesting case here. Do you guys think he's a hero for fighting back against this giant company, or just nickel and die his way through the system? Let's dive in and watch this one.
Is anybody here for DoorDash?
No, Your Honor, I've not had anyone check in.
Do we have?
It was served by certified mail. I believe a copy of the signature card is attached to your packet.
Looks like Uvalde or Uvalde. I'm not going to swear you in yet. Just tell me what happened.
On March 18th this year, I received a deposit from DoorDash of $88.18. On March 21st of this year, there was a reversal of what my bank had sent the money back because they thought it was fraud, but it wasn't fraud. It was a mistake on my bank end. I reached out to DoorDash and let them know the hiccup that my bank had made and sent the money back to them. And all they keep telling me was, we paid you on March 17th.
You work for DoorDash or something?
Yes, Your Honor.
So you worked for DoorDash, you were DoorDashing, they gave you money, and then somehow the bank reversed it?
Correct, Your Honor.
Have you called them?
I called the bank. When I called the bank said, and when I communicated with them, they said there was nothing that they could do about it because the money has left their account. I had to communicate with DoorDash. So I called DoorDash and they just say, we already paid you. They're not paying the money that they.
And that's for how much?
$88.18.
Why do you have 116.17? It looks like circled over here.
$12 for the.
I see the court costs.
And then there's also the $4 for the ATM fee.
I'm just having the hardest time believing this guy is really in court over a simple $88. I mean, that's not even enough to fill up half of a gas tank these days. Imagine dragging a whole corporation into court for what most people spend on DoorDash in a single week. I mean, money is money, sure. And yeah, he was supposed to get paid, but it's not even $100. I mean, come on. Personally, I find that a little bit embarrassing, but I do get it. On the other hand, I'm really leaning on the principal side here. And small claims courts like this were literally designed for disputes like this. But still, when he added on that $4 ATM fee, I almost lost it. That's when I knew we weren't just dealing with a wronged worker. We were dealing with a certified cheapskate. And I'm not trying to be harsh to this guy. It just came off so funny when I first watched this. But I really do understand it. Like, even if it was a $20 payment that bounced back on my account, I would definitely be pretty mad. But in all honesty, I would probably just stop being a DoorDash driver and probably not bring this to court because of fees and all this extra BS stuff. But this was honestly pretty seamless. I mean, that's kind of the beauty and the pain of small cores. It's fast, it's informal, and it turns molehills into mountains. I mean, Door spent more ignoring this than they ever would have just cutting him the check. And by not showing, their basically gift wrapped him a win. In civil court, a no-show is the legal equivalent of waving a white flag. What gets me is the irony. I mean, he had to go through the hassle of filing just to get the system to care about what their customer service ignored. So, while I do laugh at the pettiness here, I also see the ugly truth. Sometimes being petty is the only way the little guy makes the giant listen.
Because yes, court costs, court fees, all.
What was the $4 ATM fee? What do you mean $4 ATM fee?
I had to withdraw from the ATM that's in the hallway out here.
Yeah, I can't really give you that. Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm under penalties of perjury the testimony you'll give in these proceedings will be to hold yourself you got.
I affirm.
Okay. Why did you need to take the money out of the court ATM? I'm not sure. Is that to file the complaint?
Yes, I had to pay $12 and then I had to use the ATM machine because for the thing, so it was $16.
I can't give you that.
It was a total cost of $16.
I know. I just can't give you that. So the total amount that they owe you is $88.18. I can give you the 12. For your filing fee. So unless I'm missing something, this should come to $100.18. Is that right?
Yes. Correct.
It seems like this could have been handled. You called them and they just said, we're not paying you?
I have sent multiple emails. I have sent multiple chats. I have called them multiple times. They just keep saying we already paid you. No.
Well, they didn't do anything. They didn't show up. They could have. At any rate, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give you the judgment. Default judgment. Defendant failed to appear. It seems strange that you're suing you deal with the San Francisco, California company as opposed to a local company here?
I do not understand your question.
Well, you're suing DoorDash in San Francisco, right?
Yes.
Isn't there like a local DoorDash regional office or something here or not?
It's an app that you download on your phone. So I had to look up their headquarters and send it out to them. There's no one no faces, no offices or anything.
In Michigan.
Not that I'm tracking, Your Honor.
Okay, all right, good enough. They didn't answer, so I'm not going to question them. I'll give you that judgment. I filled it out. I wish you well. You can go down the hall. They'll give you a copy of the judgment. That judgment's entered by default. Thanks. Good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Have a good day.
Where do I pick up the?
You can go right down to the civil department. He'll bring the file down and they'll give you a copy of the judgment.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Hey, you walked in here looking like a lawyer, and that's a good thing. Too many people come in looking like they're going to a ball game or something.
After doing some digging, $88 on DoorDash works out to about 18 deliveries. That's roughly 6 to 7 hours of hustling nonstop. I mean, think about that. In an entire day's worth of grinding just to get stiff like that, almost like your time doesn't even matter. And like this like the fact that they can't even talk to this guy is just baffling to me. So I completely understand where this dude's coming from. I mean, I'm going to clown on this dude for trying to be petty about that $4 ATM fee. But if my boss refused to pay me for a full day of work, I'd be standing in that courtroom, too. People forget it's not just about the cash, too. It's the gas, the mileage, the busted brakes, all of that stuff. Every delivery eats into your pocket. That's why this isn't as small as it looks. I mean, even if it feels ridiculous at first glance. And here's a twist. Small claims court has no juries. It's just the judge here, which makes cases like this move fast, but also puts all the power in one person's hands. I mean, DoorDash not showing up basically guaranteed his win here. And that defaulted judgment says a lot about how the system balances power between giant companies and regular people. I think this is pretty much proof the legal system actually does work for everybody, even at the lowest dollar amounts. But yeah, guys, let me know if you guys think this was just petty or if you think this guy had every right to be here in court. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and take.